Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Main Street Fire Rescue. I'm here at SeaWorld. Today is officially Penguin Trek Day. Well, might be close to a week late, but that's all good. We tried to ride this, my mom and I, on opening day. The line was absolutely insane, so we were like, no. And it was 180 degrees that day. Be a little dramatic there, but it was probably about 115, and we're just like, nah. We'll just walk around, do the animal exhibits, and just enjoy the park. So we're gonna ride it today for the very first time. It is very early in the morning, but it's also gonna be hot as H today. It is Florida in the middle of summer right now, so let's get this done. Hope y'all enjoy this today. Without wasting any more time, let's get our ass in gear. Let's get over to Penguin Trek and see this thing and experience it. I'm excited to see it. Main Street Fire Rescue is now in service. Welcome. Here we are coming around by Sea Lion and Otter Stadium. How cool is this? After the last year or so, following the construction updates and everything, we finally get to ride. This is gonna be really cool. Hopefully it's open. There is that. It is open. Sweet. This is gonna be great. I actually have the GoPro with me today too, so we will have a nice hopefully front row view, something like that. But we'll get you a good POV. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great this morning. Not too bad at all. Here we go, a little bit of the queue here for those queue nerds. This is kind of nice. They actually have the air conditioner blowers up there. This would be an insanely hot line to wait in during the afternoon, during the summer. Really hot. Right this way is where you'd go. You can go do just the penguin, the exhibit. If you don't want to ride the coaster, you go that way. All right, let's see what we got in here. Studying meteors, I see. So it's kind of like a Arctic base station. This is very similar to how Wild Arctic is set up. Very, very similar. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well. So, looks like we head up the steps now. Ah, here we are. There's the load station. Okay. All right. So this is a pretty lengthy queue. If you get in line and this thing is all the way outside, you're going to have a long wait. Kind of digging the snowmobile sounds.
Sit upright. Hold on to your heart. Keep your back and head against the seat and headrest at all times.
So one of the biggest issues I'm seeing already with this is people are getting on these trains with stuff around their necks, with cell phones around their necks. People are not fitting into the cars. Like, this is really bad. Like, I love SeaWorld, but they gotta figure this out, man, because I've been timing these dispatches. They're like 3 to 5 minutes each. That's not good at all. And a lot of it is because people have objects on these rides. They need to do what Universal does. Put in damn metal detectors. You can't come in with anything. Put it all in a locker. Done. The other thing I'm noticing is there's nobody down here, no SeaWorld team members guiding people where to go. So there's all of these open seats. You got a lot of these families with uneven numbers, and they want to ride with their family members, so they're all waiting, and so you've got several rows with 1 or even 2 empty seats. Yeah, they got to tighten this up a little bit. I'm sure this is going to be a phenomenal ride. They got to tighten the operations up a little bit.
You made easy work, that's no good. As you glide to a gentle stop, raise your lap bar above your frosty brow and gracefully step off your snowmobile to the right.
So that one wasn't too bad. When everything goes correctly and people do everything they're supposed to do, that's not terrible. All right, we got the next ride.
Buckle up, it's time to explore the coldest place on earth. Carefully step onto the snowmobile.
Wow. That's cool, man. Ah! Awesome. That was incredible. Wow. I really like that. Well done, SeaWorld. Well done. I want to ride again. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay, so you do exit near the Penguin exhibit, except you go past it. They put a glass panel in here. All right. Okay. What's crazy is this is the old building of Empire of the Penguin. That's wild. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the rooms where the carts would back into and then spin around and the doors would roll up right here and reveal the Penguin exhibit. I'm almost certain that's exactly where we're standing right now. Because I can remember there was the screen over on this side, which was if you were on the wild ride, the cart would tilt and move, and it was really cool. So you'd be facing this way in the car, and then the doors, the roll-up panel behind you would go up, and then you gently rotate around, and then there's the penguin exhibit. I think this is part of that, I think. Look at these little buddies hanging out down here. What's up, fellas? There's another one way down there just chilling. Wow, okay. So you don't, the other thing is the ride then would turn back this way and continue over here, and then it would move into place, and then you'd get out in the penguin exhibit, which was right in here. So they've changed this a little bit, where the ride goes past the glass, but you don't go into the actual exhibit. So I'll show you how to do that. What a fantastic ride though, man. Wow. I am very impressed. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. I think this is part of the old, yeah, this is the old Empire of the Penguin queue over here. Oh, I see. So you can actually, I guess there's a couple different ways you can exit out of here. Somehow I ended up in the penguin exhibit. Oh well, we'll take a walk. So this is the old pre-show room where you'd go into and you'd learn about the adventures of Puck the Penguin. And this is right before you'd get on the old ride. So like I pointed out before when we did this wall that's over here on my right, this is the old exit platform where you'd get off Empire of the Penguin, and then you'd go directly into the penguin exhibit here. So the area that we just walked through is over on that side. That's the exit to the roller coaster, somewhere over there, because the wall of glass is over on that side. Yes, actually it's right there. There's the glass wall. But it is freezing in here. It's 32, 33 degrees. And what's really cool is I've pointed this out before. They control the time of day in here, so the penguins feel as if they're in their own natural habitat. They get early morning, afternoon, evening, and nighttime in here. They feel like they're just at home in Antarctica. And the reason it's dark here is because it'd be dark in Antarctica right now. And as we move throughout the day, the sun will actually come up by the lighting, and then it'll be broad daylight in here, and then as the day goes on, you'll go through the sunset phase and into nighttime again. Pretty cool. And then this area is where you have the above ground over there, which we've done before, and then the underwater viewing, which is here. It's harder to see when it's nighttime in the exhibit. You can see a little bit of the penguins. So it must be getting closer to daylight for them because their activity level is pretty high. In Orlando, it is a law all rides must exit through the gift shop. Even church, you exit through the gift shop. All attractions in Orlando exits through the gift shop. Even if you go visit somebody at their house, you exit through the gift shop on the way out of the house. These are pretty neat, these opening day photos, and then the coins that are mounted down below. These are pretty neat. A lot of cool Penguin Trek merch too. There's the opening day. If you're a annual pass member, a hat for you. And if you didn't want to do the gigantic Penguin Trek framed photo with the coin, there's a smaller one right here. These are pretty neat. That's not terrible. It's $34.99 for that. If you're an annual pass holder and you have the top pass, it's 30% off. Not terrible at all. Not too bad. All right, let's go talk about this thing, huh? I will say this, whoever designed this SeaWorld, this new SeaWorld parking lot, had to have been an Indiana University graduate. And no, that's not a compliment. It makes no sense. It's just, they put parking places in. And it's just a very strange design. Welcome to Central Florida, everybody. It's 10 minutes to 10 a.m. Almost 95 degrees out with 65% humidity. Heck yeah, man. Love summers here. Anyway, Penguin Trek was absolutely fantastic. I love that ride. I really want to ride again, but the line right now is way too long. So what I might do is as the season moves on and we get out of July, it is a very busy season right now. And what's interesting is Disney World is slowing way down, but yet SeaWorld is way up. And Universal is as well. I really think people are just saying, you know what? Can't afford Disney anymore. We're coming to SeaWorld. We're coming to Universal. I really see a shift happening. And I'm sorry, but they're building better attractions right now. You know, I still have to get over there and ride Tiana's Tijuana Adventure, as my brother coined it, which I love. But, you know, there's nothing really going on right now in the parks as far as Disney. So I really think it's pushing a lot of people here. Plus, they have really good deals right now on tickets here and Universal. So I think we got a little shift going on. Anyway, Penguin Trek is incredible. The one thing, though, I will say, SeaWorld, they got to tighten up the operation of that, because I timed it there, and when everything is running as normal, when the people aren't being dumbasses and trying to ride with over-the-shoulder bags and phones around their necks and everything else, which it clearly says not to do, they dispatch about every 56 seconds to a minute 12. Not terrible. But when people aren't paying attention and there's kids in line that the parents didn't measure them, you know, and on, and then they got to take time to measure the kid and all that. Because basically what happens is they don't have enough team members there to really efficiently run that ride. That is one of the worst things I think that's happened, not only here at SeaWorld, but a lot of parks. Pre-2020, man, there's rides here, especially here, ran beautifully, like a well-oiled machine. Post-2020, nobody wants to work anymore. The people that are working are kind of slow and listless, and it's just everything is not the same, and it sucks. And so they should technically have 4 team members on that platform, but there's only 2. And there's nobody at the bottom of the stairs either directing people on where to go. There's a lot of empty seats. There's a lot of, again, people riding with things they shouldn't be riding with. And it slows everything down. So it's really the long wait times. Most of them come from people not doing what they're supposed to. But also, I really think SeaWorld needs to figure something out. They got to get those seats filled. Like those trains are dispatching with so many empty seats. There was one I counted, 5 empty seats. You know, you do that every train times every hour. You're cutting the capacity way down. So I hope that's something they look at in the future. And again, as we move out of summer, you know, things will slow down and we'll get out here and ride. And I keep forgetting the Platinum Pass that I've got has free quick queue after I think it's 5 p.m. So really need to take advantage of that. I keep forgetting I have that. So we'll come out and ride some more. But again, once the heat, you know, and all that, we're trying to, you know, stay out of the most intense part of it. But the Penguin Trek, it's got a lot of really good scenes. The opening scene where you go through the ice caves is really good. That big screen where the penguins are jumping in the water, and that thing is huge. Yeah, looking at that on video does not do that thing justice. You literally look like you're looking out into Antarctica there. It's very well done. The lighting is spectacular. The theming is on point. There's a lot of things that you don't see. Like, you can ride it multiple times and see different things. Like right when you go past that big LED screen with the penguins on it, on the other side there's a really cool old school snowmobile park there. You know, and it looks like they're getting ready to take off into the Arctic. So lots of really cool visuals, lots of good theming. The launch out of the ice caves is great. It very much reminds me of Tron, where it just, for a minute there, you're like, gee, vanilli, that feels awesome. Like, it's a really fast acceleration. And the the ride has got a lot of really good small little airtime moments. I'm curious to see how it feels when you sit in different parts of the train though. I was up front obviously because I wanted a front row POV, but I'm very curious to see how the middle and the back cars will do as well. I think that back is going to be awesome because then you get the full extent of that launch. Both of them. The second launch is really good too. It sends you flying and then you go into that really steep overbank turn. And it's a lot of, like, anybody that's ever ridden a snowmobile where you go over hills and you can make the ass end of it fishtail a little bit. Anybody that's a avid snowmobile rider knows what I'm talking about. I used to ride them all the time in Indiana, and it does, the way they designed that, it does have the feel of being on a snowmobile. They did a really good job. B&M combined with SeaWorld, they did a fantastic job on this. So I'm very impressed. Very, very, very impressed. Just tighten up the operation, that's all I ask. The theming, people were bitching about the theming and the queue and that. I thought it was good. It feels like you're going into the Antarctic base station. That ride would actually fit beautifully in the beluga whale, where the old Antarctica ride was, whatever that used to be called. But yeah, the Wild Arctic ride, that would have fit beautifully over there. I mean, I know they fit it where the Empire of the Penguin was, which was, they needed something there. But even if they would have put that over there in the beluga whale exhibit, oh man, that'd have been on point too. Because that's themed very similarly. It's themed like being in an Antarctic base station. Never been in one, but it sure feels like it. But if you got plans to come to SeaWorld, give Penguin Trek a try. Wow. I can't wait to ride it again, honestly. It's one of those that it's not like Pipeline. I can't do back-to-back. I love Pipeline, but it's got a lot of forces on it, and we'll get a GoPro of it soon once the heat breaks and I can spend more time in the parks, because I want to get POVs of all these coasters now that I got my GoPro. But Pipeline is very forceful. That one you can't do. I can't do it back-to-back. I gotta wait a few minutes. Icebreaker I can do back-to-back. Mako I can ride back-to-back. And Penguin Trek can definitely do back-to-back. But I'm curious to try it in different areas of the ride. That I can't wait to see. So give Penguin Trek a try. SeaWorld, you did a fantastic job. Again, just tighten up your operation a little bit. It'd be beautiful. So I'm going to close this out. Hope you all enjoyed this. Can't wait to do this again. And again, if you're going to be at SeaWorld, give Penguin Trek a shot. You'll love it. It's for everybody. It really is. It's a great family coaster. It's what they need. Now, my prediction, though, is I think the next ride is going to have to be some kind of indoor ride inside the Wild Arctic station, somewhere in there, because SeaWorld really needs an indoor ride because of the weather, especially in summer. Weather comes, everything shuts down. There's nothing to do, because we lost Empire of the Penguin and the Wild Arctic excursion. So they had two really cool indoor rides that are gone now, so they need to replace at least one of those. Oh, and Turtle Trek is gone too, so that's more of a walkthrough. So yeah, they need to replace at least one of those to get people something to do, especially in the summer when weather comes around. So have a fantastic day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Hope your 4th was fantastic, and see you soon. Main Street Fire Rescue, out of service. It's been the truth. It's been actual. And for me, and I hope for you, it's been mighty satisfactual. See you, everybody.